If this is your first ever video that you've seen of me here at Dementia Careblazers, I recommend you exit out and go find another video. This video might come off a bit too strong. I want to talk about something I've been seeing a lot lately that I think is holding so many caregivers back, but it's a bit more firm and blunt than most of my videos. So in the spirit of the new year, in the spirit of wanting to help so many Careblazers, I want to record this video because I have been reading so many comments and emails and DMs and messages in so many places. And I am seeing a theme pop up that is only going to make caregiving harder for you. And so I want to be very clear when I share this video. So if I'm brand new to you, click out, go watch another video. For those of you who have been with me for a while, from the bottom of my heart, please know I truly am doing this to help make your caregiving journey a little bit easier, a little bit brighter. And this thing that I'm about to share with you is making your whole caregiving experience more difficult. Are you ready for it? Most of the time, we don't even realize that what we are telling ourselves and what we are thinking is actually making caregiving harder. We think we're just speaking the truth, but we don't realize that very thing is holding you back from success. It will make caregiving more difficult every single time. There are probably a dozen themes that I see regularly through the thousands of messages and comments and emails I get from Careblazers all over the world. And I would say there's about a dozen themes that pop up that I think are just totally toxic to caregiving. But I want to talk about one in particular in this video because I saw it a lot. And it is this idea, this thought, this statement of that's easier said than done. I cannot tell you how many people say this to me. They watch a video, they read an email, maybe they read an article, they maybe learn about a new strategy, approach, or tip. And then after that, their brain immediately thinks easier said than done. And some of them even take the time out of their busy caregiving schedule to let me know it's easier said than done and reply, Careblazer, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. I love you very much, but hear me out. Everything is easier said than done. Every single thing. It's easy to say you're going to get in shape. It's much harder to get in shape. It's easier to say you're going to cook more home-cooked meals. It's much harder to actually cook those home-cooked meals. So yes, every dementia tip, approach, care strategy you hear, it will be easier said than done. But here's what I want you to know. The only thing harder than trying the new approach or trying the new tip is continuing to do things exactly as you are that's not getting you the results that you want. So the question becomes, what are you really saying when you are saying easier said than done? What does that mean to you? Are you saying it's just not possible for you? It's not worth trying. It's not worth doing. It's never going to work. You don't think it's worth the time or effort to do? What are you really saying when you say it's easier said than done? Because you don't say that about any other thing, right? People don't go around saying, oh, it's easier said than done to go on a walk or to drink more water. We don't do that. But for some reason, this is a really common theme I'm seeing pop up in my emails a lot. When you believe those things, it doesn't make caregiving any easier. In fact, it makes it harder. That thought, easier said than done, it sounds true. It is true, but it's not helpful. So don't let that stop you from trying if you truly want to try it. Some people, understandably, especially if you've been caregiving for a long time, you may be thinking to yourself, I've tried all kinds of things and nothing works. But you know what else doesn't work? Not trying in the first place. You just fail ahead of time. You can try it and give yourself a chance, or you cannot try it. Both of those things can lead to failure, or I like to think about it as learning. They'll lead to some sort of learning lesson, but only one of those things will lead you to a chance of success. Now, as a caveat, this does not mean you go around trying every single dementia tip or approach that you hear about that will run you into the ground. It just means you make a conscious decision, an intentional decision about whether or not you want to actually try this thing you're hearing about, and that you like the reason why you may or may not be trying that thing. You don't just let your brain get away with easier said than done and then stop. Brushing our teeth, certainly easier said than done, but we're all going to go do that tonight, right? Okay. Are you still here? Did I lose you? Was this too tough, Careblazer? Be honest. Let me know in the comments if you want to hear this side of my thinking from time to time, because I have this side. And I usually just reserve it for my Dementia Care Club members when I get riled up. But if you are feeling like this is a type of message that you could benefit from hearing from time to time, let me know. If you think this was just way too harsh, let me know as well. This whole message truly is just to help you make caregiving easier. And if I thought saying to yourself over and over, things are just easier said than done, and that was a good enough reason to never try something new again because you're just sure nothing's ever going to work. If I thought that somehow that was going to make your caregiving journey easier, smoother, better, make your relationship with your loved one better, I would say go for it all day long. But all day long, that's never going to do anything to help your situation. Nothing at all. In fact, it might even lead you to be resentful or frustrated when you hear a tip, because your brain's like easier said than done. And then you get frustrated as if it's not supposed to be easier said than done, when everything's easier said than done. Okay, speaking of making your caregiving journey a bit smoother, brighter, more enjoyable, less difficult, tomorrow we kick off our special series on having your best caregiving year yet. You're more than welcome to join us. There is still time. There's a link in the description you can click on to learn more. I hope to see you there. Okay, Careblazer, with all the love of my heart, sending you love. Thank you for what you are doing for your loved one. I know it's incredibly hard. And I know that's where a lot of those comments and those immediate thoughts you have, I know that's where it's coming from, the frustration, the burnout, the stress. But if we want to start feeling better, we're going to have to start thinking better. We're going to have to start calling out our brain when it's telling us things that sound true, that are true, but do nothing to help our situation. We're going to have to start generating new thoughts. We're going to have to start asking ourselves intentionally, why would we want to try this, or why would we not want to try this? We don't want to fail ahead of time. You at least want to give yourself the chance. Okay? Sending you love. Bye. Also, Nico gets a belly rub for every person who subscribes from this video. So if you haven't already, click the red subscribe button. It's totally free. And Nico says, thank you very much.